Today I'm giving myself a challenge, and that challenge is to use 4 pedals to make your guitar sound really stand out in a mix. Back in 2019, I scored a video game called Forza Motorsport 7, and one of the things that the client needed was a big chunk of music that was cool and driving and guitar driven, but no vocals, no solos, and it had to be like raw and gritty. It's a driving game. It needs to feel like cars, you know? Definitely not metal, not 80s, not prog rock. It needed to be raw and gritty. So I needed to find ways to make the guitar kind of be interesting and stand out in different ways. So I'm gonna share some of those kind of fun tricks with you. And if you'd like to check out that soundtrack or my new album, Songs from the Noisy Kitchen, coming out December 8th on all the streaming platforms with lots of cool tones and cool music and stuff. All right, back to the task at hand. So I've got this piece of music that was an idea I started for that I never finished, but now I have a little thing that I've whipped up. So that's it. 4 fun pedals that are absolutely killer. I'll put some links below, and you can check out these pedals. You can check out some music, and maybe if you have pedals you think really make your guitar stand out, let me know. Put them in the comments. Let's hear. Don't be stingy. Share. This is the raw guitar tone, Murphy Lab SG, going into a 71 Marshall. Now I know this is an absolutely elite, amazing combination. I understand that. There are several tracks on the soundtrack that I did where I used a $600 used Epiphone into an old, used, really weird Fender practice amp, and it also sounded amazing. So this is one kind of amazing, that's kind of another amazing, but I realized, like, this is an awesome pairing. It's going direct through a load box into one of my IRs, that IR, and this is what it sounds like. Now let's bring in the first pedal. Let's go with the Strymon Flint. This is on a lot of people's boards because it's a great reverb pedal and tremolo. But why am I bringing in a reverb pedal? Because everything else in this track is really dry. You can hear the drums are really dry, the bass is dry, everything's super dry. So you just put a splash of reverb and it makes the ear go like, whoa, what was that? There's something in a completely different position. Check it out. That's pretty cool. Let's get a long decay. What does color do? It's bright and nasty in a good way. Now, what happens if we do this stuff? Let's leave it on. All right, let's see what happens. What we have here is the PDF-1X from Stone Deaf. This is a really cool pedal. It's like a parametric EQ that takes one frequency and launches it into outer space. Like a wah pedal, right? A wah pedal is taking that one frequency and moving it, going, and this just freezes one in time. Why is this cool? Well, you could have the best guitar tone in the world, and at some point, the ear just gets used to it, and you're like, So sometimes a bad guitar tone can be a great guitar tone. So here's the raw sound. Kick this sucker on. Oh, it makes my my bung pucker. I love it. This height knob controls how high that frequency is being spiked. And then here's the frequency. They're all awesome. And there is an expression pedal that controls something on here. I'm gonna look it up later. And so the expression pedal does... Oh, there's a dirty version of this too. Check this out. Two flavors of disgusting awesome. This is the Tripleganger from Automat. It is hands down the best octave fuzz pedal I've ever come across. It just, everything sounds really big across the board. Feels great to play through. You could go low octave and high octave or both at the same time. And it's just a dirty, dirty girl. It's so good. Listen. I wanted you to hear it in all of its stereo glory. The pedal's not stereo, but I double track that, and that's just like, yes. So here it is. It's like a fuzz workstation, the normal sound. With these octave fuzzes, you could hear them sort of get really strong on certain frequencies of the neck, but it's generally pretty balanced. That's monstrous enough, but there's a whole nother side. And, oh, there's more. The last bit is a chorus, and people who have watched my channel know I love chorus, but that's not how I'm using this. I have to credit Michael Landau for educating me with his music that there's other ways to use a chorus. You could turn the speed way up and the depth and the mix, if you have a mix on it, and you get this really cool kind of Leslie sound. So that's what I'm doing with this. This is a great one. I've seen it on Landau's board before, the blue Hippo from Way Huge. I mean, everything Way Huge makes is killer. So yeah, I'm gonna run this through, but I'm gonna also use the little octave fuzz in there. But you'll get the swirl, I promise. All right, gang, that was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.